Welcome to Maya. So what is this program really? Well, Maya is a 3D computer graphics software that is commonly used in computer animation, games, and simulation. So let me break it down for you. Computer animation is the use of a computer to assist an artist in the creation of moving images, also known as video. A game is the combination of computer animation and scripting that in the end creates an experience for the gamer. Lastly, simulation is much like a game, except it commonly is used to teach, train, analyze, and predict behavior in real-world circumstances. Now that we've gotten past the boring definitions, what does this really mean? Well, really, all you should take away from this is that computer animation is at the core of all three of these terms. This is why learning computer animation is an important part of game and simulation. Now let's actually look at what computer animation really is. So to make it simple and show you what it actually is so it doesn't seem so foreign, inside of Maya we have our viewport, and here's a sphere that I dropped in the scene and recolored. Down here we have the timeline, 1 through 24. We have 1 through 24 frames, and I've selected frame 1. Now if I select the ball and I hit S, you'll notice there's a little red marker that pops up down here. This is a keyframe. This means that on frame 1, I'm telling Maya that the ball is located at this area on frame 1 by using this keyframe. What I'm actually doing is I'm telling Maya that these numbers need to stay in this place. So whenever keyframe 1 comes up, this ball is going to be located and rotated and scaled how I want based on these numbers. There's other things we can do as well, but that's why it's doing it. So then we move forward on our timeline to frame 24, and I take the ball and I actually move it to frame 24. But this time I'm actually going to scale it as well. So now I'm going to hit S, and when it moves, I'm both getting scale and movement just by doing that. So the reason why it's auto calculating is because it's on auto. If I wanted, I could change this. I'll show you real quickly. If I want to actually change that so it doesn't auto calculate, I can come down here and I can select all these, and by selecting all these, what I'm doing is I'm actually getting all the keyframes inside the graph editor. Here we have auto. If I wanted to make it flat, I could easily do this and make it flat so there is no auto or tweening or anything. Or I could actually do this called step tangents. Now whenever I move it, it'll snap to it. So this is how we do blocking, but we'll get into that later. Just for now, know that Maya tends to auto-calculate things for you unless you tell it otherwise, in which sometimes we want to tell it otherwise. But that's pretty much all computer animation is. It's essentially just defining where you want the object, how you want to affect the object, on what keyframe. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next one.